morning.
Check, check. Can you hear me?
Check the
All right,
check, check.
Kingsley, you can hit the
Check,
whole
check, check.
slide.
Check, check, check.
Awesome. Just hit the first slide, Kingsley, and then hit that one. No, the blank slide at the beginning. Technical difficulties are temporary. Then you can hit that one.
Bread.
Perfect. Good morning. Just kidding. Good evening.
It's basically morning. It's probably morning somewhere.
Let's see who's on right now.
Let's take a look.
Let's take a look.
So we'll take a look.
Just gotta refresh. We're live. Let's see if anyone's even on here. Video links.
Welcome to our talk show.
It's good. Oh, yeah, we got 3 people. Come on.
There we go. Let's go.
That's awesome. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Turn off your volume.
There we go. Problem
Let's be professional.
Oh, we got 4 people.
We're really good at this.
We're doing so good. We got 5 people.
Oh, we're trending.
Man. Guys, if you have some questions, get some questions ready for PC, and then you can put the other slide up here, Kingsley, and K-Dawg. Come on.
That's me. That's me.
We even got cool little things at the bottom of our screen.
DAWG.
What's up? I'm just trying to figure out how to zoom in here. There we go. Zoom.
Oh, it's just showing us 10 seconds behind.
Yeah, it's okay.
Hello, me in 10 seconds.
There we go. Can you guys? Oh, you can kind of see it. Here, I'll fix the camera. It's okay. It's our first time, guys. We're professionals.
Yeah, we're good. We're good at this. We didn't hire a crew. We don't have the budget. We spent it all on pool noodles, but that's a different story. It's just us now. It's Caleb. So, because I'm just sitting, just chilling.
We could probably zoom it in a bit more. I think so. Yeah.
Probably.
Just a wee bit, lad. Oh, yeah. We're getting there. That's quite a lot.
Oh, wow. That's big.
That's good, though.
Well, it would be great. I don't know if it's in focus. But it would be really good. I'm proud of how much we've accomplished.
There we go. Only thing is I don't think I can zoom down. Oh, man. It's all right. We're figuring it out. It's good. Well, we're your hosts, PC and K-Dawg.
K-Dawg.
And we're just so happy to be here tonight. Tonight's sponsor is actually brought to you by Lucerne Chocolate Milk, brought to you by Walmart. Here, why don't you have one of those, sir?
All right.
Crack this open. Expiry date is like tomorrow. So that's
means it's
awesome.
Cheap.
Keeping it real. There we go. We're just going to have to do it this way. Andrew Smith's online. Well, you guys just aren't going to have to see the video, okay? We're going to see all the questions here. We trending. There's 8 of you watching right now.
Oh, yeah.
What's up?
No brown cows were hurt in the making of this chocolate milk.
0 brown cows. So we're going to put the meme up for the week. And if you guys got anything for this meme that you haven't sent in yet, you can send it in. That's the meme of the week. It's kind of like
classic.
A guy trying to figure out 2 different choices. So it's a pretty stressful picture. One of the ones we got so far is the choice between Happy Day and Real Love for a youth worship set. Happy Day or Real Love. Pretty stressful.
Nice.
How would you caption that?
How would I caption that?
Yeah.
After receiving a long paragraph, the choice between responding emotionally or just hitting K.
That's true. Respond with an equally long paragraph.
Yeah, that's emotional,
Or-
super heartfelt. Or you just hit K with a. You could put a period after, or you don't even need that level of effort. You can intentionally make it lowercase.
Yeah. You're the worst kind of person. Just kidding. Oh man.
That would be good. It would be good.
We'll come back to that. If you guys got some ideas for that, just type it in the chat. We can see you messaging us right now. We're only like 12 seconds behind, so it'll be pretty accurate. In the meantime, why don't you just clear that slide, Kingsley? First one there. Tell me about yourself, K-Dawg.
Well, I'm 22 years of age.
What's your backstory?
My backstory?
Your origin story?
Well, I lost my parents in an alley when I was. Oh no, that's Batman. That's not me.
K-Dawg struggles from short-term memory loss.
My backstory: I was on an alien planet, and I think I was sent out by my parents. I didn't hear what they were saying. It was only me and my friend, my Bingy, and me and this other kid were racing towards Earth, and then we collided, and I bounced into a prison, and he bounced into this really nice home, and he turned out to be Metro Man. No, wait, that's the plot of Megamind. My backstory is, I was born in I was born in Langley. We'll just start really young. I was born in Langley General Hospital. At least I'm pretty sure. I think there's one there. If you're ever confused as to what a hospital is called in a city, just put the name and then General Hospital.
Yeah.
There'll probably be one there. So I was born there, then moved to Chilliwack when I was 2. Moved here when I was 12. And I've been living in the basement of this building ever since.
Awesome. It's pretty comfy down there. There's like furnaces.
Yeah, we have some of those blue mats that smell like feet, so I just kind of made myself a little nest in those.
We're going to have so much fun with this, guys. I can already tell. All right, we got some answers coming in for the meme here. Rachel says, only press the red button. Rachel, that doesn't make sense.
It
There's
does.
2 red buttons. Oh, it does. Yeah.
And now he's sweating.
Man.
Which red button?
Not
One of
gonna
them.
lie, this would mess you up if you're colorblind,
Oh,
like your dad.
my dad's already lost.
You'd press the wrong button for sure.
I think he just pressed them both at the same time.
Probably. Fail safe. I can't lose. You guys like bananas? I like bananas.
Don't press a button. I love bananas.
It's good.
I've eaten a lot more bananas recently.
Well, in the
Good for you.
meantime, we're just gonna let you know about a few things going on here. We got our calendar, our Awaken calendar. It's gonna go full screen here. So take note. Next week, it's Awaken Got Talent. There's actually a slide for that as well. Awaken Got Talent. And so if you guys want to come on out to Zoom or send a video beforehand, performing your talent, whether it's singing a song or doing a backflip or a triple 360 or something like that, please send it ahead of time. You can submit your videos, or you can come and perform it live for us on Zoom, and we'll make you the spotlight of the night. And the winner of that is going to get a super mega awesome snack pack from the canteen. This is our new way of giving prizes.
Oh yeah, you can cash it in like 3 months.
Yeah, you guys have a 3-month expiry date. The thing is we got all this canteen stuff that's going to go bad, and the chips are probably already bad, but we're going to throw them in there anyways.
Well, you can have those. Like,
they come free. We got
You
12
won.
watching now. If you're here, say hi if you haven't said hi yet. Anyways,
or be selfish.
so that's going to be fun. Awaken's Got Talent next week. Send your videos in if you want to make a video of you singing or doing something, or tell me what you're doing ahead of time and do it live. And then we'll vote, and the winner will get a super mega awesome snack pack. Awaken Pursuit was canceled because we don't do things on Mother's Day.
Mother's Day is for mothers.
Mother's Day is not for Pastor Caleb.
It's literally specified in the title.
Yeah, so it's actually going to be tomorrow at 10 a.m. So come join me. If you're working, good on you. Make some money.
That's me.
Be with us in spirit.
I will be.
And maybe read the Bible while you're working too. John chapter, I think we're in 14. Yeah, confirmation, we are in John chapter 14. So there you go. One other announcement, this is the last one, is we got the weekend challenge. We haven't had anyone do anything yet, so we're going to hopefully incentivize this a little bit so you guys can actually get some stuff going on here. The weekend challenge is going to be a challenge that we're going to issue every week, either from here or on Zoom. And the weekend challenge, if you enter and you win, like if you get your video voted top video for that week for the challenge, you get your name entered into a draw. Drum roll, please. For free registration to either History Maker, Pulse, or other major events that are $60 or less.
So not History Maker.
Well, not the whole. You get your ticket, your registration. The registration is usually like $50 to $60. So you get a $60 off any event. You get your name.
It's like
in
a
the draw.
coupon.
Yeah, redeemable within 3 months. Just kidding.
Yeah.
That would be
Expires in
terrible,
30 days.
'cause we're not going to do anything.
No
in 3
extensions.
months. It's crazy. All right, that's all I got for announcements. So we're going to keep on going here. You guys probably want to see
Do
us
it.
again. We're back. So we're going to play a quick little game. This game is pretty funny. Is so you think you can homeschool. And if you guys are
I do.
homeschoolers, just give us a shout out. You know, Carter Brown's here. Down DTCB in the house.
Oh, yeah.
Just for everyone
Third
that wants
time's
to
a
know,
charm.
that means downtown Carter Brown.
That's his name.
Otherwise, Dougtown Carter Brown. No, that's wrong. So we're going to play So You Think You Can Homeschool. And so this is how it's going to go. We're going to have some questions up here. And we're going to see how smart we are. We're going to take this trivia quiz. So Kyler, this is all you, man.
Okay, let's do this.
Dun, 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 dun.
I didn't read the question.
When is an atom stable? A, when it has a full outer orbit. When it has the same amount of electrons as protons. C, when it has no neutrons left. Or D, when it has an odd number of valence electrons.
Are you saying B? B. No, I got to do A.
A? Let's see what the answer is. It's A.
Let's go!
Next question. Who was the 28th president of the United States of America? Calvin Coolidge, Woodrow Wilson, Herbert Hoover, or Theodore Roosevelt?
I only know Roosevelt. I got to go over D. D. Give me D.
Correct answer is B. Woodrow Wilson.
Woodrow's not a real name. I resent that answer.
Would you, Woodrow? All right. Everyone's answering. B. All right.
I could take advice from the fans.
That's awesome. All right, next question. What is the largest city in Canada? Is it A, Vancouver, B, Calgary, C, Montreal, D, Toronto? I know the answer to this. The question is to you.
It's probably A.
The correct answer is not A, it's D.
Dang it! Ugh. I've never been there, so I can't
You guys
say.
are all playing. That's awesome.
I don't know how complicated this is.
You guys are all playing. Good job, guys.
I'm not
Give
made for
yourself some pat on the
homeschool
back.
life.
Next question. 1 cup equals blank ounces. 4, 8, 10, or 12?
Oh, shoot. 8. B.
The correct answer is B.
Let's
It's
go!
8. Kyler's getting chocolate milk for this, guys.
Yes, I am. Good chocolate
Did we
milk
mention
that was
that we're
not
sponsored by Lucerne Chocolate Milk, brought to you by Walmart?
Lucerne chocolate milk brought to you by Walmart.
Tastes great, and it works.
No brown cows were hurt in the making of this chocolate milk.
All right. The words the, and a are known as what in English grammar?
Articles.
No, you're right. Just kidding.
Flexing on that one.
Flexing. He's not even homeschooled people. All right.
Didn't even look at the answers.
What is the capital of Finland? Is it A, Turku, B, Oulu, C, Helsinki, D, Tampere?
I'm with Kingsley. I gotta say Helsinki. It's the most weird. It's gotta be it.
Helsinki.
Finnish people are strange.
Yeah. Correct answer
Hey,
is C.
I knew it. I knew
Helsinki.
the Finnish were strange.
All right. What is the primary function of leaves?
block.
Is it A, to provide shade and protection, B, to provide food for insects, C, to gather as much light as possible, or D, to get rid of excess water that enters through the roots?
Oh, wait. They're green. They're green. That's like chloroplast. They're probably collecting sunlight.
Oh,
C.
I remember that from
Science. Let's go.
Science.
I got to be on top of this biology
Man.
stuff. Otherwise, Redeemer will kick me out.
Hey, guys, while we're in the middle of this quiz, if you guys have any questions you want Kyler and I to answer, just throw them in the chat, and we'll definitely do our best to answer them as long as they're G-rated or PG. Not 14 plus, though. All right.
That's too much. I'm
Next
not 14.
question. Minus 10 in brackets plus minus 6 in brackets equals... Ooh, I don't even know.
You're just giving it another -6. Don't you like flip the sign? So it's minus +6. So -10 minus +6 is -16.
I'm going to say it's minus 4. Okay, it's minus 16.
Okay, let's go.
I didn't spell...
That was me. I even spelled it out for you.
Man. Caleb's calling me out my spelling. I didn't even make this quiz, dude.
Caleb, calm down.
We got a question ready for later. All right. What is the complementary color of blue-green on the color wheel? Is it A, yellow, orange, blue, violet? Oh, hold on. I'm confusing myself. A, yellow, orange. B, blue, violet. C, red, orange. D, yellow, green.
I want to say red, orange. All the rest of them have a color that's in the thing. Oh, never mind. Yellow, orange. Oh, it could be yellow, orange.
Is that your final answer? Well, you know what we need? We need the easy button. All right. Anyways. The correct answer is C.
I was correct.
Last question.
I'm proud of that.
What is the largest organ of the human body?
Skin.
You're so smart. It's flexing.
It's a biology question. I need to get these correct.
I tell you, it's not muscles because they're not an organ. All right.
Ha,
Am I right?
got them. They don't have nucleuses.
All right.
I mean, they're full of cells. It's tissue, muscle tissue.
Good job, Kyler.
Thank you.
Air
Thank
high
you.
five. Social distance high five.
Oh, that was close. I almost spilled my Lucerne chocolate milk, brought to you by Walmart. No brown cows were hurt in the making of this chocolate milk.
Tastes great, and it works. All right. So our first question. Caleb, it's my mom. All right. Hi, Cher. Love you. All right. Has Kyler done his grad transitions?
I have.
Kyler's not here.
Wait. I'm Megamind.
This is K-Dawg.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So this is awkward. See, I'll put this back up. You can see. I'm PC. This is K-Dawg.
Do you know a Kyler?
I don't know a Kyler.
Let's hope he's done his grad transitions. Be a fool not to.
I pity the fool.
I pity the fool.
Well, okay, I have a question, Kyler. If you were to describe yourself with a type of milk, what would it be and why? Oh, man.
Not chocolate.
Tastes
Whole
great,
milk.
and it works.
No brown cows were hurt in the making of this chocolate milk. I would be whole milk because there are no parts of me that are missing as far as I'm aware.
That's good.
Thank you.
What would I be? I would be... I'd be skim milk. Because I don't have a lot of fat on me. I'm pretty skinny. And I'm white, which is just the reality. Nothing racist about that. I'm white.
You had to bring race into it. I wasn't going to mention it.
Another question that I have is, if you were to have anything that you could do in this socially distanced time, not socially distanced, what would it be? Just one thing. And you could do it the rest of this time.
One thing,
One
not
thing.
in the social distance.
Yeah.
I'd go camping with like a bunch of my friends. That'd be fun.
That's good.
Yeah,
I think they're going to let us go camping. Maybe.
maybe. I don't know.
True fact. I think there's only 60 people in the hospital right now, so that's good news.
That is good news.
It's very good news.
Very good news.
Well, we're going to keep on going here. Kyler's done such a... I mean, K-Dawg. Kyler's not here.
Who is
K-Dawg
Kyler?
has done such a good job.
Never heard of a guy like that. What kind of parents would name their kid Kyler?
No brown cows were hurt in the making of the chocolate milk.
That's a fact.
Okay, honest. Okay, I'm just being honest with you guys. PC's being honest for the second here. I legitimately thought chocolate milk came from brown cows as a kid.
It does. We just didn't hurt any, and the Lucerne's good like that.
No, I'm pretty sure they don't come from brown cows.
Don't trust those
K-Dawg.
other milk brands like
It says from
Tropicana.
cows proudly raised and cared for out here.
Yeah, the brown ones.
Where's out here?
Is that what it says? Here means Western Canada.
With an asterisk.
It labels it. It labels it later.
Definitely not Eastern Canada. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, otherwise we'd be in a bag. Let's be honest here.
It's from Nova Scotia.
No, that's where potatoes come from.
Man. Carter Brown.
Oh, right.
Carter
PEI.
Brown shouting out to us. I love you, K-Dawg, and the other guy. Yeah, that's just me. The other guy, I'll change
I love you too.
I'll change my name
DTCB.
next time. Jeez, Carter Brown. I thought you liked me more than that. Anyways, we're gonna move on here. If you guys have any questions, we gladly will take them. But we're gonna go back to our meme here. If you guys got any memes, you guys got to put that up.
Send us those memes.
We're gonna vote on that right now.
That's so gross.
So far we got. I'll tell you guys. You guys gonna have to vote on this. First option A, is Happy Day or Real Love. Second option, we'll go with Rachel's. Push the red button. Okay.
Let's just cut mine out. Yeah.
What's yours? And then Kyler's is C. What's yours?
Mine was responding with an emotional, heartfelt response, or just a lowercase.
After getting a long response.
After getting.
After getting a long response, responding with an equally long response, or just saying K, lowercase, period. Then mine is going to be sour cream or salsa. Usually you have both, but yeah.
You have to choose one or the other, and then you sweat and you ruin both of them because your sweat lands in both.
If you guys got a vote here, throw it in. We're going to tally it up over the next 30 seconds here. So far, we got one vote for push both at the same time. That's the red button one, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to go with that. Oh, we got a shout out. Amy Bibawi? I don't know. How do you say her last name? Bibawi.
Yeah. that would be the one.
All right. So she's saying, who's your favorite sister?
Who's my favorite sister? Austin.
Austin. I was going to say Austin. I was going to say that. I love you, Austin.
Love you too.
You're a sister from the same mister, but you're not actually a sister. It's good.
Ooh, wow. Brought it back to the sister.
K-Dawg, you're getting some votes here. We got 3 votes for K-Dawg, 1 vote for Happy Day and Real Love, and 1 vote for Push the Red Button. Anything else? Anyone else got some votes here?
Keep voting.
Oh, we got 2 votes. Carter said K-Dawg twice. Carter, you just like K-Dawg. You're just trying to get him in the lead.
Carter
here.
voted 3 times.
Oh, he did.
Carter, my
you
biggest
dog.
fan.
So it's only 1 vote K-Dawg. It's 2 vote K-Dogs. Carter, stop it. Oh, man. Carter.
I'm getting a lot of votes.
Yeah.
People like it.
Oh, man.
You. All of these people are people who hit the lowercase k. You know that.
That's good.
You know that. They intentionally turn off the auto capitalization for that. They stick it to the sister.
All right. Well, at this point, Caleb's like, I don't get it. Or Cher says, I don't get it. That's okay. I think Kyler wins. I think K-Dawg wins. Sorry. I keep on saying this Kyler dog.
Yeah, nobody knows who that is. He doesn't sound very cool.
Okay, so K-Dawg, you're the winner.
Yes! Free pizza for me.
He gets a snack pack. Actually, he got
do I?
Yeah. We'll get you one after.
I got a cheeseburger.
With some stale chips.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
All right, so...
My favorite.
As you guys probably remember, we're going to be going into small groups in just a short few minutes here. But before we do that, we're going to watch our Bible story video for today.
It's important.
And then we'll just kind of debrief it, pray for you guys, and then we'll meet you guys at small groups.
So, when you don't know how to do something, how to fix something, or how something works, what do? Ask a teacher? Ask your parents? Ask your friends? Ask someone you really know and trust? No! You go to the internet and ask some randos. But I'm not talking about creeps here, I hope. No, I mean the people of the internet! You know, those people who make how-to videos. Because chances are, if you're trying to figure out something, someone on the internet has already figured it out for you. Things like, how do I unsend a text? No. How do I do a winged eyeliner? How do I get rid of the zit by Friday night? How do I get out of gym class? How do I screen cap Snapchat without getting caught? They'll never know. But then there are things in life that don't have an easy fix, that don't have a simple solution, that don't have a how-to video. Things like what to do when you have problems with family, or when it seems like you have no control in your life, or what to do when someone has done something to you. I mean, clearly, they gotta go. The truth is, there's a lot of life that doesn't have a solution you can just find online. So how do you know what to do when you don't know what to do?
How many of you overuse emojis when you text? Actually, scratch that. How many of you would say that there's no such thing as overusing emojis? I bet some of you could maintain an entire text thread only using emojis, and your friends would know exactly what you're talking about. Here's some of my personal favorite emojis in the world. First, laughing tear face. I use this one all the time. Sometimes I like to mix things up using the laughing cat tear face, which really sounds weird when you say it out loud. When my friends and I send each other dumb gifts, a lot of laughing tear faces are sent in response. I also like the green face. Maybe I'm overly sensitive to smells, but I tend to use it a lot. Like, I'll give you a couple examples. If my friend texts me, just change the diaper, insert green face. Just walking to the locker room at my gym, insert green face. Just took my shoes off, insert green face. And finally, the sad face with the tears streaming down. Whether I'm sad about something serious or something lighthearted, this emoji is sure to follow. Like when my friend texts me on Sunday and says, just drove through the Chick-fil-A line and I realized it's Sunday. That one gets a lot of sad faces with tears streaming down. And that's the beauty of emojis. They help us talk about how we feel without using a lot of words. On the other hand, there are a few emojis that I don't use as often. But when I do, I think they pack a punch and they say a little bit more than my usual go-tos. I like the first one the best, the face without a mouth, because it represents those moments where you simply have no words to say. I use this when I hear about something or when something happens that I just can't make sense of. I'd say that most of the time, these shocked emojis are sent along with a text message that reports something happening that was shocking in a bad way. Something that catches us off guard and hits us out of nowhere. These things don't happen every day, but when they do, they can affect us in a big way. Have you ever experienced anything in your life like that? Something that simply rocked your world, caught you off guard, made you feel uncertain, or caused you a lot of hurt? Maybe you felt this way when you got the news your parents were splitting up, even though you had no idea things were that bad. Maybe a friend had something hurtful to say about you, and he or she accidentally sent that text to you, and you immediately knew that they meant to send it to someone else. Maybe you felt this way when your mom or dad told your family that you were going to have to move because of a job change. Maybe you felt this way when you experienced an injury at the beginning of your sports season, or maybe your boyfriend or girlfriend broke up with you over text. Maybe you got a rejection letter from the college you were dreaming of attending. Unfortunately, this list could go on for a while with examples of times when your world was rocked by some shocking news or circumstances. If you haven't experienced it yet, There'll be a time in your life when this happens. The thing about these shockingly painful moments is that they often hit us out of nowhere. Because of that, it's difficult for us to know how they'll make us feel. And because of that, it's difficult for us to know how we'll respond. Sometimes we're surprised by how well we handle it. We think, wow, I figured that news like this would take me to the edge, but I'm actually okay. Sometimes we surprise ourselves by how much it tears us apart. We think, I don't even know why I'm so upset, but I am a mess. Sometimes we consider, where is God in all of this? Because we're all wired differently, we experience hurt differently. But that doesn't change the fact that hurt hurts. That's the bad news. The good news is that we're going back to the life of Joseph as a model for how to handle unexpected pain. Joseph is one of the most famous people in the Old Testament of the Bible. Joseph had some family drama that he definitely played a part in creating. He was his dad's favorite child, and therefore given special treatment compared to his brothers. And on top of that, he had a dream that his brothers, and even his parents, bowed down to him out of respect and honor. And because Joseph seemed to have a hard time picking up on social cues, he shared his dream with his family. You can imagine how well that went. His brothers were not okay with him being his dad's favorite. His brothers were not okay with him sharing his dreams of ruling over them. So how did they respond? Check this out. But they saw him in the distance, and before he reached them, they plotted to kill him. That escalated quickly, and it gets worse. Here comes that dreamer, they said to each other. Come now, let's kill him and throw him into one of these cisterns and say that a ferocious animal devoured him. Then we'll see what comes of his dreams. Despite his anger toward Joseph, one of his brothers actually had a conscience in the moment. When Reuben heard this, he tried to rescue him from their hands. Let's not take his life, he said. Don't shed any blood. Throw him into the cistern here in the wilderness, but don't lay a hand on him. Reuben said this to rescue him from them and take him back to his father. Thank goodness for Reuben. He convinced his brothers to throw Joseph into a well instead of going homicidal on him. He even planned on coming back to rescue Joseph later. The brothers listened to Reuben, and when Joseph approached, they ripped off the special coat his father had given him, and they threw him in a well. If Joseph had a phone, this is when he would text his best friend. When your brothers tear off your jacket and throw you into a well, SMH, shock face. But they still are not done with him. They notice a caravan of traders approaching. Judah, another one of Joseph's many brothers, suggests that they sell Joseph to these traders. After all, selling Joseph to a group of people who would most likely make him a slave is much better than murdering him, right? So that's exactly what they do. They dip Joseph's coat into, that's exactly what they do. They dip Joseph's coat in the blood of a wild animal, and they take it to their father and tell him that Joseph was likely attacked and killed by an animal. What a cover story. They took the ornate robe back to their father and said, "We found this. Examine it to see whether it is your son's robe." That last line tells us everything we need to know about the situation. The brothers obviously knew that the coat belonged to Joseph. They brought it up to let their dad know that they noticed the way he favored Joseph, and they were mad about it. They didn't call it Joseph's robe or our brother's robe. They said, your son's robe. What a bunch of jealous jerks. This is where Joseph would probably be texting again. Good news, my brothers pulled me out of the well. Bad news, they sold me to some traders who are now taking me out of town. I am not in a good place. Shock face. I'm being a bit lighthearted, but there was nothing lighthearted about the situation. We simply can't imagine the fear, despair, uncertainty, anger, and hurt that he felt. Betrayed by his own flesh and blood, sold into slavery by the brothers he grew up with. The message being sent was loud and clear. We are all better off without you. This was clearly a what to do when you don't know what to do moment. Our stories are different than Joseph's, but we'll all experience pain of some kind. We'll have painful moments that catch us off guard. We'll have moments when life doesn't make sense and we don't have the words to process what's happening. Unfortunately for Joseph, he had more shocking moments in his future. We'll look at some of those in the next few weeks, but I want to highlight 5 powerful words that show up in his life. The Lord was with Joseph. You see, when Joseph was in despair and wondering how life would turn out, he could rely on the truth that God was with him. This truth didn't change the reality of Joseph's situation, but there was comfort in knowing that he wasn't alone. This truth didn't mean that Joseph could see where the story was going, but he could know that God was with him. This truth didn't mean that Joseph could easily deal with the things that happened to him. It didn't mean that he had a reason or explanation for the pain in his life, but he didn't have to figure out those things all by himself. And the same is true for us. When there is nothing you can do, God is with you. When life hands you shocking news and you don't know what to do, God is with you. When you and I can truly understand and embrace this truth, it changes things. Our circumstances may not change. After all, Joseph wasn't immediately returned to his parents, but it changes our perspective on our pain. It changes how we see what we're going through. Knowing that God is with us may not change our circumstances, but it might just change us. It might just give us enough hope to keep going, even in the midst of hopeless situations. It's easy to give in to the hurt we've experienced. It's easy to let fear overwhelm us or anger consume us. We have a lot of reasons to let difficult and sometimes unfair situations get the last word. But when we know that God is with us, the uncertainty of life doesn't get the last word. God does. But what does that look like for us? There are no formulas or easy answers for getting through hard times, but here are some things to do in the meantime. First, be real. Feel your feelings. Not everyone will experience incredible luck in life, but everyone will go through tough times and pain. All throughout the Bible, people went through difficulties, and there were many accounts of them being real and honest with God about their struggles. There are no cliches to make the hard times go away. And our job isn't to just suck it up and act like everything's okay. If we believe that God is with us, then we should know that God is more than okay with our honest questions, doubts, and fears. Second, remind yourself that God is with you. Here's a spoiler alert. Things did eventually work out for Joseph, but we know that because we can read the whole story in the Bible. But when Joseph was in it, he didn't know how it would turn out. There were no spoiler alerts for him. All he could do is face another day wondering how things would turn out. But he held on to one thing, that God was with him. In moments when life is toughest, that's when this reminder is most important. God is with you, and your story isn't over yet. Our life will be full of moments where we don't know what to do about our pain. We'll want to insert the shock face emoji a lot of times. In those moments, it's important to know that when you don't know what to do, God is with you. And we know that God is with you and for you, it will give you the hope when things feel hopeless. It won't make the difficult circumstances go away, but you'll have something to count on. You will know that you are not alone.
That was good.
So good. God is with you, even when you don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
So a question for us tonight, Kyler, that we're going to answer before we go is...
oh boy.
Describe a situation where you felt things were out of your control. K-Dawg.
K-Dawg's got to think for a second.
It's okay.
Situation where I felt like things were out of control, or out of my control. Well, this one time at my job at Canadian Tire, I made this guy a gallon of stain for his deck. And when I was done, I opened it up so we could look at it, check out the color, and it was perfect. Like the can was perfect. But I forgot to hammer the lid back on. And so this guy, he didn't know that. And it just so happened that he was on a motorcycle. And he put the can of paint, can of stain, into his backpack
Oh no.
on the motorcycle. And I didn't know this was happening initially, because obviously he like started driving away and it just like exploded in his backpack and just went everywhere, got all over the motorcycle, totally wrecked the backpack. The can of stain was like ruined. And he came back into the store and just started yelling with this can of stain that was half empty because half of it was in the backpack, and he was dripping stain all the way up to the paint desk. So he was making this big scene, and when he showed up, I was just like, oh. And that was a time when I felt like nothing was in control, because there's just this guy who was freaking out. I had made a mistake. I was so young. Not as wise as I am now. I'm so wise now, it's ridiculous. But like, I was not at the time, because I forgot to hammer it down.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was rough. I got a personal talking to from the owner telling me to never let that happen again.
Makes sense.
Yeah, because we had to buy him a new backpack. We spent like 40 minutes cleaning his bike. It was a wild day.
It's not a good story.
Yeah.
One time when I felt things were going out of control was right now, when our video was super glitchy and I can't fix it. So I'm so sorry, guys, but we're going to finish up. We're going to go to our small groups in just a couple minutes here. Log on to Zoom, same meeting ID and password as always. If you don't have it or lost it, just message me at 25. Actually, I'm not going to give my number over social media or YouTube, actually.
Yeah, don't do that.
You already have my number.
It's going to be there
If you need
forever.
it, just text me or message me. We'll see
Need
you guys
messages from
on
everybody.
Zoom with your small group leaders in like 1 minute. So thanks so much for joining us, guys.
Thanks. It was fun.
We appreciate you.
I had a good time.
We did, and we'll just get better and better. First time's the worst time. That's my philosophy, right?
Yeah, indeed.
So there you go. And with that, K-Dawg, thanks so much for joining us tonight. And
Thanks for
one last
having
time,
me, PC.
You want to just hold up your chocolate milk here? We're sponsored by Lucerne, provided by Walmart. Tastes great and it works.
No brown cows were hurt in the making of this chocolate milk.
Peace out.